Good. So let's put a glaze on top of here. Just one. Oops, it needs to be more thin. Very thin, just like a filter.
When Michael is up next, he'll just have to talk double as fast.
Så har ni en till?
Very fast.
So,
Du ska ha en
Michael, Mikael?
Ja.
some of mine.
What kind of paint is it? That's the same kind of oil paint you use for the filling of the lines.
Yes, correct. It's just the same.
Bare gå til for eksempel
Ja.
Umber.
Burnt sienna.
Burnt sienna. Nei, det er 502, det er avteiling 502. Den er bedre.
Ja,
Den der-
men det er akkurat det samme.
Ja.
Kan bruke den. Ja.
Same thing.
Man kan andre ord snike meg til kona og stjele oljemalingen hennes.
Ja.
Da kan den komme til.
Ja.
Jeg fikk en sånn eske, ja. Som ikke vil holde det. Jeg har det til neste verdenskrig.
Good. As you see, we create a additional texture with the brush, slowly but surely. And we remove now this paint to a degree that our decal, the structure of our decal, is still visible. That's where we want to end up. And just take it down and down and down and down until we have a very complex texture.
Almost
There we
like
are.
dry brushing at the end, right?
Yeah, it's really just removing the paint, but still having a benefit. Yeah, that looks cool. I can show it. I'm gonna hand it on to you guys. Can you zoom a bit back? Yeah, like that. All right. Gonna remove the masks now. We are now at 80% of our little thing over here. Tricky part, removing masks is always a tricky part. Especially to the right hand side of this one. So now it's getting interesting. Let's see. I take bets, do we ruin it right now or not? Oh, cool. It worked. So. And here we have this contrast on a rather new wood and a rather old wood. For this rather old stuff, now we come to a thing that is not called a pin wash, this is called a filter. If you tell somebody it's a filter, probably because we filter now this rather bright appearance and work some structure in it. Again, using oil paints, very thin. We should maybe wetten this first a little bit. And before we did the pin wash on the glossy coat, and the result was that the oil paint went into these little lines. And now we have a flat paint here. And what will happen is that we, rather dark the thing down, surface-wise. Making it really dark. And weather it like this. Then we could use, for example, if we pretend that this one here up here is metal, you take a tiny little, called streaking. So I don't know if you can see, yeah, if you can see, this one here is a bit sanded away, this one here, this little section here, and this is something like a fastener, okay, that has been here. So actually a detail that, where is that little wooden one? Here it is still, this will be better. These are the fasteners up there. And you see this little rain marks here, right? This is what we're gonna do now. I just take a little bit of paint, a little drop, like this, beneath of it, right at the bottom. You also can do that with rust, by the way. If you use rust or this type of stuff, doesn't matter. And then I clean. Michael said it before. It was very good. Then we just clean the brush, make them dry, and to a degree that we have still, we can just dampen it with this stuff actually. And now we're gonna pull it down. So we have this type of line right here, and now we just soften this until we are happy. With a, again with a, I do it like this with a dampened turpentine, dampened brush until we get to just aligning the shape a little bit of that. Good, it's there. You can see. Right, other way around, like this. Okay, but it's still too strong, right? It's very strong. And to reduce this, I got a very funky pencil right here. I don't know who of you guys has that one, but it's what it's there for. I just wipe that until I'm fine. Maybe a bit more reduction with the usual brush. Where are you? Where? There you go. Just a hint, just tiny touch of it. Not too much.
It's a makeup brush, isn't it?
No, it is. I don't know what the. I don't
So,
know.
a brush.
Artists.
Yeah,
with
this
a
is
brush.
exactly for this one. If you have some paint.
To fading.
Yeah, for fading, correct. I don't know what the name of that is. It has a name, but not written here. Yeah, for blendings. This guy, Bob Ross, you know Bob Ross? He has Bob Ross, The Joy of Painting.
TV show?
It's a TV show that they sometimes air in German television at night. And this guy
Yeah,
does it as well. He's painting something, and he has, say, for a water surface or so, and he takes one brush, a standard brush like this, or no, not like this, a standard brush, and he paints a line, and then he pulls down all the paint. And of course, what it creates is a vertical structure, right? And then he takes something of these guys and goes from left to the right, and all these lines disappear, and it's really just a soft blending, like crossbar, using these feather type of pencil. This is what we do right here as well. And so we could leave it like that. I would not be 100% happy, but you get the story, because how it looks like gonna be this at the end of the day. All right, if we do it really right here, we got a very smooth, you saw it before. Yeah. And so we did, and now we take, for example, this stuff here, right, one of those, and just mask it off and brush with a random metal color, whatever we like. And if we do this, it's gonna look like that. We could do this right now also, and actually I plan to do it because it's just a few steps ahead, but it's a bit of masking, it takes some time, and we do have the next gentleman waiting for your attention. And your attention has been a precious good in the last hour, I think. I would like to thank you for that. I hope you had some fun, and in case you have any question or something, I'm here. Until then, thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much.